Hi, this is Kaylin Fowler, and this is my UBE Reflection. I hope you enjoy. As you can tell, I kind of wanted to be a little different and make a video rather than do an essay. So, let's start things off with the first question, and here it is. To answer this question, I'm going to use a quote from Asher Roth and say that I love college. I have completed my first week here at UB, and it has been beyond my expectations. I was lucky enough to make a bunch of friends at orientation, and when I got to Goodyear, 9th floor, luckily all those friends were there, and we just picked up where we left off, and so that was a good place to start with a core four, as they'd call it, and it's been incredible. Moving in was a little sad. My brother and my mom moved me in, and it was emotional a little bit, but I was happy that they came and helped me. I'm from Queens, so we made the 8-hour drive up, and my mom got a little teary-eyed, and my brother punched me like normal. But yeah, that was a lot of fun, meeting new people. I know everyone on my floor's name, everyone in my studio. It's awesome. The architecture work started straight off the bat, opening weekend. Don't know how they had a list of all the things planned for people. They probably should have specified in the agenda that all those things were for non-architecture students. That would have been nice, because we missed the giant photo where you make the UB 2014 and they give you free t-shirts. All architecture kids missed out on that, sorry. And so that was something to get used to. That was our first introduction to how our major is different from everyone else's. But opening weekend was fun. We kind of got in the groove of things right off the bat. We had architecture orientation. We went on a trip. We met our TAs. We met the heads of the department. And it was a smack in the face. It went straight from summer to straight to college. And that was a little much. Like, I thought we would ease into it, but it's alright. It ended up working out. Sorry about the awkward cut that just happened, but I stumbled on my words and forgot what I was going to say. But I also wanted to add how we got a bunch of people together in this lounge, as you can see, and just started playing games from BS to 21 to psychiatrist, even Go Fish, blackjack, and games get people out of their shells a lot. It's better than those awkward icebreakers where you go around in a circle with all the people. And we just thought this would be a better way to get to know each other, and we really have. I met tons of people. There are international students on our floor, and we taught them these games, and they taught us games, and it's just been a lot of fun. And then we started classes, and architecture really hit us hard with projects right off the bat, and we've been working in studio. I already banked in my first all-nighter with a couple of friends. We're keeping a whole list. Winner at the end of the semester of the most all-nighters will get something, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, other than that, I have English, I have calculus, I have UB experience. But I like the schedule, how there are some breaks in between. I get to relax, kind of catch up on other work, maybe read a book. But usually I just go back to studio and work. Studio has taken over my life. But this weekend that just passed was a nice 3-day weekend. We got to go to a football game, we played more games, I went to studio, did homework, but it was nice to get a break this weekend. This first week was really demanding, and I look forward to the rest of this year, but I'm going to add on a couple of pictures just to show you what I did this first week, so check them out. next question is, so my goals as a college student for first semester is that I want to sleep, get through architecture, sleep some more, get through architecture, and survive my first Buffalo winter. That'll be for first semester. And for my 4 years, or this could be in general, I just want to stay in contact with people from home. I have this thing where I don't like texting much, I don't email, so staying in contact is one of my flaws. And I had the greatest time in high school, and I love my friends, and I want to stay in contact with them. It is hard, I am busy. I'll get texts from friends and I'll have to say I'm in the studio working, I can't talk right now. But phone calls are good. Phone calls, we kind of get everything out at one time. There's no dragging out the text messages or the emails. So I think I have to work on the phone calls. And for major purposes, I love architecture. I always have. I grew up playing with Legos and stuff. And I'd love to be an architect and one day teach architecture. But I also love public relations and communications, and I love talking to people and really working with people. So if this doesn't work out, maybe be a guidance counselor or TV reporter, news reporter, maybe work in film. I like editing and all that stuff. But I kind of want to find myself because I'm in architecture, I understand that, and I'd love to teach it one day. I would love to be a professor, but I don't know. You never know with these things, and I just want to make sure that I finish in 4. That's important. I did sign up for that. And if architecture works out, I'll go for my master's, maybe PhD, not sure about that yet. And make sure that I study abroad. That would be important. I would love to travel Australia, Ireland, any place from here, or even traveling the United States would be really cool. I wish I could just hop in a van with a bunch of friends, go travel. But to be able to do that with school and get credits for it, that's pretty great, and for a cheaper price than you could probably do it road tripping. But I don't know, 4 years is a long time. It's gonna go by quick, I know that, but I am very excited, and I hope I can find a happy medium between socializing with people, working with people, and being an architect. I think that would be really cool. Alright, so I'm not an expert on iMovie or anything, so I'm going to try this out. Insert next question here. Haha, that was awesome. Alright, so one of my strengths includes public speaking. As you can tell, I like speaking, and I think that will come in handy when I'm trying to get a job in admissions or as an RA, or giving tours, working open houses. I think I'll be able to work well there. Another strength of mine is that I'm very social, and especially this first week of college, that came into practice a lot. I needed to get to know people quick. I was fine with opening up and really getting out there, trying new things with these new people, and I think I benefited a lot from that. I can tell that some people are still reserved, but it's college, why not just open up? And another tool that I have is my writing. I enjoy writing. I like being creative, so maybe not just writing, but to get my ideas on paper helps me really organize things, whether it's for writing or for architecture. I really do enjoy writing. So hopefully those will help me be successful here at UB. And the next question is, I am definitely most anxious about time management, which everyone says college students are either great at or completely terrible at. And right now I feel like I'm kind of in the middle, because studio is an abnormal time frame, and I don't exactly know when to go there, when not to go there, how late to stay, when to go to bed, when to read for my other classes, when to do work for other classes. So I really have to learn to balance everything out and make sure I have enough time for sleep, because that's important. Eating, yeah, I could be in studio for hours and hours. I have to make sure I eat and get an exercise because otherwise it's not going to work out so well. So balancing studio and the rest of my life is going to be a big issue, and I know my RA is an architecture major and could help me, and there are plenty of resources to help me, which I have to find out, but hopefully I won't get stuck on the terrible side. I'll kind of figure my way through, and setting alarms helps a lot, so I need to get a little bit better at that. And the final question of the night is, my biggest support system, of course, is my family. My 3 brothers are happy I'm up here, living life, maybe be successful and take care of them one day. My mom, she's really happy for me. She wishes I was closer, of course, but she has big dreams for me that hopefully I'll achieve. And my dad, he's just happy I'm spreading the Fowler name, as he would call it, and getting out of the city and trying new things. And then I've also got my friends back home. Other than a few people who went down south, I'm pretty far, and they stayed home, but they're looking forward to seeing the stories that I come home with and the things that I accomplish, which is a nice support system to have. And then I've also got my high school, who has been pretty great, and teachers have emailed me, Facebook messaged me, and they really care about me and hope that I'm doing what I set out to do, and to see if I can make a name for myself here, like I made a name for myself in high school. And they've already invited me back to speak to underclassmen about the first year of college. So yeah, all in all, I have a great support system. I'll call them, emails, Facebook messaging when I can, but I couldn't be here without all of them. So I will be forever indebted to my support system for letting me be at UB and pushing me to do what I want to do. And that was my UBE Reflection. I hope you enjoyed something different, and thanks for watching.